Mike, was when we met with him this week, immediately, right at the start of the production meeting, was his ability to take ownership of last week's loss. He said, listen, if I don't make those 2 interceptions, we probably win that game. And when you go back and watch the tape, I love how hard he is on himself. He played pretty good ball. If he can eliminate those couple bad throws, a couple bad decisions, when he's good, he is as good as there is in the NFL.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Irving. And he looks past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of
3rd down. 3 to go.
3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap for 2. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Back deep for the Raiders. It's Trey Tucker. That's taken at about the 14. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. Led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert. On play action, it's Herbert. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Herbert now on 1st down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Herbert on the bootleg. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. It's 3rd and 4. They run out of the gun with Genty. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. And they convert on 3rd down. No play fake. Herbert. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Able to make one-man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point. Up and good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Buccaneers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now to it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's the punter now. And down to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. On the return is Tucker. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. On first down, Herbert. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 33, here's second down and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A first catch for DJ and a first down. Here's first and 10.
46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Here's Jeanty. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this.
First down.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. Herbert now on first down. As we are ready to get back underway. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big-time play for Vegas. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
5-9.
Jeanty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Beanie Bishop there on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Throw left side, taken in by Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The 50-yard line.
Ready. Out with that. Ready, team.
Running left, here's a jet sweep. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Complete to Cade Otton.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. A pass pulled in by Irving. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
13-yard line.
Ready.
A give. This is Irving. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Tua gonna throw. Headed left. Fine time. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Tampa. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The extra point is good, and the Buccaneers are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Buccaneers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On the ground, it's Jeanty to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. So, a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards.
Going on first down is Herbert. He'll locate Morton over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Raiders 21.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Get set.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Get set. Go ahead. Ready, two.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Throwing again, it's Tua. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Tua to throw again. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Buccaneers, first down.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This a 31-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Buccaneers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Genty. The tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 9 yards.
On play action, now Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And 4. At the 40.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
There's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Raiders first down. First and 10.
Here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
At the 8-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and goal. On play action now, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Tua. A short one there to Otten. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Tua. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Throwing, Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On the ground, it's Genty. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Raider first down.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be taken in by Moore. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. The number is 7 and 8 for the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
Ready. No, winning team.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Winning team.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Here's 2. First comes, they're setting up the screen. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready.
They snap it to Tua. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is Christian Kirk put down the Buccaneers. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Bucs are able to cut into the deficit.
Buccaneers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a play fake. Herbert. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Now Herbert again. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Throwing again, Herbert. Going up top. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, it's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 6 yards. It's now third and
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
an 8-yard loss. Brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Lion.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Home to try.
Now, Herbert. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Herbert gonna go on fourth down. And that is not gonna work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
The Buccaneers offense back onto the field. For their next possession, they'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Here's Tagovailoa. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the
From the 43, here's second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. This one on target to Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3. That's a 33-yard.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up third and 8.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8. They'll drop to throw. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Outright catch made. That's Ibuka. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker. Now second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this out to his running back. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
Buccaneers, first down. First and goal.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
To throw is Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Back to throw is Tua. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Taking off, he'll try to, and he will score! Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Run right up the gut of Gentry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
A gain of 16 yards. And
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
80, 21, 80, go.
They'll go again with Gentry. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
What?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
Good. 180. What's that?
They send Godwin in motion. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Good. What? Good. What's that?
They'll go. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Raiders offense and their wideout, Dante Thornton, heading back out for their next possession. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
And the Raiders first down.
Go.
Play action now. It's Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Hey, Kaplan. Baylor tight. Hey, Ram. Set.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And the Raiders first down. First down, Las Vegas.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Set. What is it?
Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.